Hello everyone, Samuel here from creativetradingsystem.com. This video I'm talking about yen index and upcoming setups in yen pairs. So let's get started here. This one, let me see. This chart is a yen index monthly chart I made on 19th July this year. 2025, right? Price was bouncing from this TL and the support here, 67.88. So I said before that, what happened is that it hit this area here, 127. If you pull the fib from here to here, this is like 78, 23, and 127. That is a perfect butterfly pattern calculation in harmonic pattern, right? And if not, if it doesn't stop here, it goes above this area, then it usually goes to the second extension level of 161. So that's why I have it marked here that just in case if it continue to go to the upside and break this high, we're going there, right? And all depend on the fundies, right? What kind of funding we get, what kind of geopolitical situation we have. So, and nobody knows that, right? Nobody has a crystal ball. So, possibilities are there, and then we just look for the possibilities. So, possibility was that we will bounce it from here and then go back here, and if break this, then we go back there. But if we cannot go above 72.20, right? I said that if goes above, if, right? So, but if we don't go above this, then chances are that this butterfly pattern will hold and we will drop to this level here, right? So this was the monthly chart that I made, and let me show you the current monthly chart. And this is right now we have this the same chart, but this is how it is. So since then, July 19th, what do we have here? We have that we are still below 72.20, right? So I'm going to redo this chart and then I'll post. Actually, I did, I guess. I don't remember. No, I didn't. Yeah, so I was looking at it, right? So this is what's happening here. Small butterfly was finished and we dropped, but bounced from the TL only to go and stay below 72.20. So what's happening on, let's take a look at the smaller time frame, weekly time frame, that what is happening, and this is what's happening. So this, you can say that this drop here, this one, this is small drop here. That's A, then B, and C, right? So let's see if we can look at that. The weekly chart, this is A, then A, B, C, B, right? Or wave two. This you can also say wave one and wave two. Then we need to go down for wave 3 or C if we stay below this area. But now we are even below this area. So this is the high that is the concern right now. And if we can stay below 71.90, 71.79, then we can go down. That's the idea, right? So this is a weekly chart. Now, on a smaller time frame, if you look at it, let's say, for example, a 20-minute chart, my 20 box size chart that I have for the yen index, what's happening here, then you can clearly see that it is also making a nice bearish Gertley pattern, right? So this XABC is like is a small triangle here. And then we went up to 78%, 61, 23, 78. It's a nice Gertley pattern, and we went down there, right? So we are not, well, not now, but we are going to the downside, right? So let me see, it's all got messed up again, as usual, right? I don't know why it happens like that, man. Uh, what is this? I just made this. Okay. This is this. Forget about that. Actually, it was like, ah, man, seriously. Uh, okay. This 78%, and then this is 61%, and you can see that this was nicely bounced from 23% line. After a couple of try, go to the downside, but couldn't go, and then it went up and then posted a nice 78%. It's like I call it biga, bearish Gertle. Where is the end of this thing, man? Can't find it. Is it here somewhere? Oh, here. I click something else and then the line gets clicked. All right, so this is the chart I just made, a new fresh chart, and then you can see that after 78%, it is nicely dropping. This is how it is, just for a reminder. I'm gonna show you that this is what the Gertley bearish Gertley, right? Now, forget about what it says fair. I just showing you this because that can happen, right? So after 61, 23, 78, right? And then we drop. So we have to be careful that this area, it may bounce from there and then go and then become a failed Gertley and go all the way to the upside. We still have a chance on this monthly chart. If you look at it, the one I made that, it might go there, right? So it may drop a little bit, hit the TL, then go up again. What are we going to do, right? So need to be aware of that. That's all. So you need to understand that this is what can happen and be aware of that level. And then this is 78, then it may come down here and 38 and then bounce and go to the upside. That is also possible. That will be like 78, 38, and then 127 will be way to the to the upside. That's another thing. So and if you look at this one here, I don't even have 127. 127 would be somewhere here, 72, 40, so 73, 74, like that. Right? So if you look at the monthly chart, you see this one coming like 82, right? Way to the upside. So it may become a failed Gertler and then go for a higher level. This is 161, by the way. So this is 127, right? So yeah. So uh, this is what happened a lot of time. Believe me, and we think that, oh, it's a very, very nice pattern, it's going to play out and all of that, and then only to find out that it's a failed Gertler, right? And then everything goes upside down, right? So we need to be very careful and uh, uh, you know pay attention to all these little details. Now, if this is wave one and two, one or A, two or B, then if we continue and then we don't bounce from any of these numbers, then we can easily go all the way down and break the TL and all that. Then, but the other possibility is that we can go down here for wave C or three or C, whatever, right? So, and this, if you pull the fifth from here to here, this is probably 61% and 78%. They come in around that from this high, right? So this is what is happening here in yen index. So let's say, for example, if it's not going to be a failed one and then it's going to play out, which it is right now, and continue dropping, then what can happen, right? So I said that if it stays below 71, 79, then all yen pair will go also down, right? So if it continue going down, staying below this number and continue going down, as I'm showing here, then all yen pair are going to be going down as well, right? So this is the idea. Now, let's go take a look at those pairs one by one and see what happened. So you understand that this is a bearish Gertler. Remember that, right? And it's been playing out. I didn't write X, A, B, C, all of that numbers. It's just a little bit extra work for no reason. Now, so let's go take a look at the GJ first, right? Pound yen, to see if we can come up with something there for that matter that matches this scenario that yen is going to get strong and all yen pair will go down. Now, this one, same thing almost, pound yen. You can see here that this is the high, it's 98.80. I'm not going to show you all the chart that I made. They're similar like that almost. So this is the current chart. I'm saying that here, if we can stay below this area, and then we are just below this as well, right? So if we continue, very good chance that with yen index, definitely it will be going down. If yen index go down, this will go down as well, right? So nice setup, one or A, two or B, and then C or C will come down here, right? So this is a yen index, exactly going alongside with the yen index chart. This is pound yen. And then we go and take a look at the euro yen, a couple of major pairs, basically. Remember, the yen index dropping means yen gets strong, right? And all yen pair follow yen index. So this one you can see with the calculation out of that. This is I call it BIBA, bearish bat, right? Bat is 50 to 88. 50% to 88%. C point can be anywhere in between A and B. So that's exactly where it is now. You can see here, right? Not now, but it was there. higher than this point A, so that can be counted as a point C, and then D went straight up to 88%, and that is official D. So now we have a bearish bat, and like I said, that if yen start to drop, yen index, then this will drop. So pay very close attention to these numbers. And yeah, so pound yen is in line, euro yen is also in line with the yen index. Now USD yen, let's go take a look at that. USD yen also making some very setup. Not a perfect by the books kind of setup, but yeah, it is a nice setup. So let me see if I can add this one. I'm going to show you what the heck. I have so many different scenarios charts. So this is the monthly chart, by the way, right? So we were messing around this number, and you can clearly see that right now what we are doing is that we are sitting just above this number, 47.71. Right now we're doing 47.98. Now, are we making a small, chart? See, there's 47.71. And just above that, there's another number, monthly high is 4,900. And you can see clearly that, we went down pretty fast and then went up very wiggly, and then sideways kind of thing, right? Ranging kind of thing, and then we stopped here, and it is probably like 38%, not more than that. So let's take a look, and you see that it is well, not 38, but it poked into this week, has poken into this 50%. Otherwise, it was 38%. But yeah, 50% and almost to 61%. So yes, this could be like A, B, C, D, that small pattern within C, D. If you can say this is A, B, C, D, or with one or A, two or B, and three or C need to be going to the downside if we stay below 47.71. That's what I think that we should make this bottom line. If you want to trade this pair, make sure you get the short one and below 47.71. That would be thing to do, right? So these are the few yen pairs. Quickly, I will show you some more anyway, like Aussie yen and CAD yen. We also, once in a while, I do not trade because, I don't have to, you get so many trades from those charts, and then Euro Aussie, Pound Aussie, Gold, NASDAQ. You don't need anything else. But for the sake of analysis, a lot of people ask me, so I have to do the analysis on so many other things that I don't even trade. But anyway, Aussie yen, you can see here that this is also like wave 1, 2, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside, right? So I'm not writing all of that, but you can see that, just make the bottom line that, okay, this is what it is. If yen index is dropping, there is no way this pair is going to go up. And right now it is just below 97.28. So, okay. So as long as it stays below this number, and then it start to drop, and then 40 minute make the reversal, and you get the 7-minute or 20-minute entry, that is the thing to do, right? Follow the steps and the rules, and that's about it. You can do just fine. But you break the rule, then you will be broken. Okay, so or your bank account, right? So don't do that. Don't break the rules. Now, CAD yen, you can see that this also is a nice big drop and went up, but not going, anywhere to the upside, and sitting just above this 106.48. This is a weekly chart. Now, monthly chart. The weekly chart is like this, right? So you can see the rising TL. We broke below it. We went up and tested the backside of it, and we it's kind of like it's like wave 1, 2, and then a small 1, 2, and followed by 3, 4, 5 to the downside. So this one is also in line with the yen index, that it is going down. Yen index is going to go down. Yen is going to get strong, and all yen pairs will be going down as well with yen index, right? So this is pretty much now on the 40-minute chart. You can see a lot of them. Let's say, for example, pound yen. This is what it is doing now. If I say that it's going down, then you can see that 99.80 is right there. And pull the fifth from here to here. So we had this 78%, then it went up to 23% and dropping. So the chance for the 7-minute short is already gone. But now wait for a 20-minute entry to take it to 127 of this low here. whatever it is. It is 197.20. Do I have it written there somewhere? Yeah. You keep doing that Akuna Matata, right? Nobody left behind. All those numbers, you bring it back. I mean, bring it front. They were left behind, and with time, and then if you don't do it, then they will be forgotten. And that is not good. That these numbers are our bread and butter, right? So yeah, 127 or 161. 127 come into this 97.20, and 161 is exactly here, 96.40. These are the number that would be the target if we continue dropping below these numbers, right? So this is a nice example that, weekly chart is in line with the yen index, and this 40-minute chart is in line with the weekly chart, right? So it is making a bearish, a bullish butterfly kind of pattern, right? So that would be, I said, to the downside, going to the downside could be like wave one, two, followed by three, or maybe another one, two, and then three, four, five. That would be wave three, then four, then five, maybe all the way down here. That would be wave one. Then we will go up for wave two, and so on and so forth, right? So this is a pretty nice short setup here. Euro yen, it went up there, and then now started to drop. If you let me shrink it, because it is not showing or making like some kind of setup when it is all big. So let me switch the excuse me, hiccups. So now you can see that this was like 61% here. Then it came down here, placing a point C, we can say that, right? X, A, B, C, and then D went up and hit this 78%. So that was like a kind of bearish gurtly again. So it dropped and then failed to go down, and then went up, down, and one more push to the upside. It all depends on, because of the fundies, right? Fundies are coming against, and then they destroy all the Elliott waves and harmonic patterns and all that. But good to know that those patterns and Elliott wave, because oftentimes they come right on the dot, and then that's what you want to catch. Those moves are the bread and butter, right? But if something is not going along with your analysis, what the hell with that, and just leave that pair alone for a little while, and then it will come in line again, right? So yeah. So this one also coming down. So if yen index is gonna drop, this will definitely gonna drop, regardless of what yen euro is doing. Yen is very powerful. When yen move, everybody else is like on the back foot. Right? Says, oh, big boy is coming. So now USD yen. Let's see again, just like that, just like euro yen. USD yen is also coming down, and no particular pattern here, but it's coming down. So what we can do is that we can use that strategy 40 to 7 to 20 entry, right? From 40-minute setup and 7 and 20 entry. So now it will drop here nicely, and then it may go up first and then drop. Now this pair is heavily influenced by USD as well, right? So yen moved this pair a lot, but USD also moved this pair a lot. So this one is a little different than pound yen and euro yen. So you need to be very careful. All right. So 40-minute chart is like this. But let me see if I showed you. Yeah, I showed you the USD yen, right? All right. So these are the yen pair, yen index and yen pairs. So be ready. Be ready, because sometimes a couple of days you don't have any opportunity, but then all of a sudden things start to set up, and you see plenty of setups, and everything will play out, right? So everything is going to be playing out nicely, and you need to be ready. If not, then you're going to miss the opportunity, right? We just don't want to do that. So CAD yen weekly chart, pull the fib from here to here, and this is going to be the target if yen continue dropping, yen index, I mean, right? So this one is like fib expansion. It's 100%, 127, 161 is coming exactly at 178 of this fib, the whole rise, right? So this is a very good chance here that this thing is going to drop. CAD is weak, we know that, and if yen start to get strong and stay below this level here, and then below the tier, is going to drop, right? So I'm going to share the date and all of that, and post on the charts later on under. But in fact, actually, I'll hold on to these weekly charts, and when Omar wakes up, then I'm gonna have him send all these things out to you guys. Right? Maybe 40-minute charts I'll post on the Telegram. So yeah, now quickly before we end, we're gonna go take a look at gold. Gold is doing pretty good nowadays, and my chart, came. A daily chart. You remember the daily chart I made was from here that is going to go up, and it did, right? And then I had plenty of long trades alongside here from all the way here to here. I mean, you're talking about from 33.16, it went up to 35.50. So it's a big move, right? So that happened, and I think that the story ends here as wave three finishing here. And I already made the chart yesterday and with yesterday gold video, right? That wave three is ending and we're gonna drop. This is a new chart, and I'm showing that I'm trying to make the new one. And if you look at the 1,000 box size chart, this one also I made the chart earlier and post on the Telegram that this is what's going to happen. This was of that wave five of wave three. It started like wave one, two. Then wave three has these five waves: one, two, three, four, five, and which ended up wave three, I guess, right now. But we need wave four for this black count, right? Maybe it's going to be a small wave four. Then we will go back up again for wave five, somewhere there, right? So right now it's dropping, and be very careful. This is going to be wave four drop, and it's going to be very rangy and very complicated. All right, up down, Solaris. So be careful. Right. So this is what gold is doing. Nasdaq. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq. I'm not in a mood to make different. Well, I'll make the Nasdaq and Bitcoin separate video. Right. So this is what gold is doing, and then my trades, and I had plenty of I had all of these entries, basically most of these entries. Look at it, how easy it is. Once you have the chart, and some of those we always have new people. So let me show you my old chart, which the gold chart, basically, by the way, that daily chart, gold daily. This is the chart I had made that this thing is going to go up, right? See this? The triangle finish, wave one, two, and from 33.30, it's going to go up all the way there. And that's exactly what it did, right? That's exactly what it did. See, right from here, it went there. So if you know ahead of time that yes, this might be happening, and then the prices start to move in that direction, and then start to give you beautiful entries. You see that it was there, and then all of a sudden went up. Entry, 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 entry. All of these entries. I had five or six, maybe seven trades to the long side. Mostly from 500, three or four from 500, and then others are like from 150 and 200. Small trades, right? So this is how it is. Once you know, don't hesitate. This is why I'm making the yen video. But if yen start to drop, don't hesitate. You see the short setup in yen pairs, just take it. Right? Maybe it's not a volume time. Maybe you're a sell hit, but don't discourage. The second entry, the third entry, just take to the downside. Yen dropping, they will drop. They will drop if yen indexes continue dropping. Right? So if you have red candles in yen index and it's dropping, yeah, we're gonna be making going to the downside. All yen pairs. All right. So this is it for now. Hopefully, I will be making the DAX and the Bitcoin video later on tonight, and then I'll post. And then when Omar wakes up, then he'll send it out, everything. Right. This video I'm gonna post on the Telegram. So that's why I keep repeating that. Be a part of my Telegram so you can get these before charts before the move happened. Right. So you can take advantage of that. All right. So this is it for now. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful rest of the week. And let's go trade tonight. And then how about sending me, send, if you have a good, trade, send me the charts I can share with others, right? In the group, that this is what happened, this is the entry, that's the entry. I mean, some of these, sometimes what happens is that I'm busy doing something else, so I forget to, put my EA on the chart, right? You know that this is the idea, that we cannot leave the CT7 expert advisor 24 hour, all the time. No, We have to do the analysis, and in the volume time, when the move, it looks like the move is about to start, then we just place that, and then that's it. After that, the trade happens automatically, right? It is like 80% automatic, but 20% our intervention, right? To place it and to remove it and all of that. All right, so this is it for now, and let me go back and rest a little bit, and then make the NASDAQ video. All right, so talk to you guys later.